So, hi everybody and welcome back. This is a C++ very basic tutorial series for absolute beginners, and this is video number 2. And in this video we are talking about IDE, what this strange word means. Here on the top you can see I wrote already IDE and we search it for a C++. We will go there, but before we go and search something what we need, probably let's talk first what does this short IDE means. So this IDE is actually means, when I wrote it out, integrated here, it says already, for example, integrated development environment, and then in parentheses you can see it says IDE, and this is just a very nice word. It's a technical word, but okay, what is that? What the hell is that? And this one, let me explain it from start. An IDE is let me explain it first. Very simple. It is just a text editor made for programmers. This is the absolute simple, straightforward explanation. But let me demonstrate to you that what this means. So you start, for example, you probably know this one. This is a just simple text editor. Everybody knows this. You can write text in it, and you can perhaps do a little bit more, but the main purpose of a text editor is to write text. And when we come now to our integrated development environment, IDE for C++ programmer, what they did in the invention of an IDE is they just take a text editor, start with a text editor, for example, and then they just added features, and features means here helper programs or helper options, think about that, for programmers, so they can use this text editor for programming. All right, so okay, we still don't understand what this means, right? So okay, there are some programming addition and it helps for programming. Let's see how an IDE can look like. Before I use this local IDE, which I have here, which is an old one, you can see we 2019 and we are in 2022 when I record this one. Let's watch another IDE, an online IDE, which you can access without even downloading anything, and it's very nice for test purposes. So let's delete this one and write online C++ IDE, for example. There are different options, different pages, and they provide it and so on. You choose anything. They are not same. They look not, also the presentation, they looks not same, but the functionality is most time the same, and we show this. I choose, for example, the C shell here. I click on it, and there is most time advertising here, not that much. Very nice. So I said to you, IDE is just a text program where we see the text. Yes, here you can see here is a text place where we can write text. But you say, wait a minute, this one is not text, this is coding, right? But actually coding is just text, not more, not less. It is just special, there are special used words, special used characters and whatever, but it is, in the end, it's just text. Okay, we have covered this up. And what I told you, an IDE is special made for programmers. And where are these special features here? One special feature, which is not really a special feature because a text editor has this too, is this line numbers. Very important for programmers later. And why I say you later, if you make an error, there will be something like a compiler, which we are talking very soon, and he say, my friend, you made an error, and where is the error on line, for example, 8 or something like that. So line numbers, very important. The second thing, which is also very important, are colors, text colors. And this text colors indicates some, for example, important words or not so important words. And like so, you can see it here. We have here at least 4 colors. We have here green, blue, red, and black at least. And that makes the whole code, what you can see here, already a little bit more easy to read. And actually, this online IDE, which you see here, is very simple but very straightforward, which is cool. What I mean with that is simple. Later when we open this one up, and then you will see an IDE which is, oh, you need a tutorial for itself to call it so. For this one you don't need a tutorial. I hope this one helped you already a little bit. But now, very, very, very important, I said there is something like a compiler, and when we read here on the right side, CPP, and this is only at what thing, but CPP online C++ compiler. So where is this compiler actually? A compiler, or what is this compiler actually? Let's talk about that. A compiler is, before we go there, well, let me explain it this way. You have here a text. You just wrote a text down, but your goal is that this text should do something in programming, right? It is not just for reading like a book. It is made for using by the PC, that it should do what you want from him. And to do that, you need a translator. And what I mean with that is, there must be a translator to, let's say, he take all that what you wrote here and then translate it in the machine code. We make it all simple here, and then the PC in the background can read this text here. For example, the plain text, what you see right now here, the PC can't read. The PC has its own language. Think about that. And this one is a human language, what we see here. So we need a translator, and simple, this translator is just our compiler. One more note to the compiler, because a compiler is also a very complex thing, but we use it just as a translator, and the compiler has a very nice feature too. So it is not just translating all that what you wrote here in machine code. It will find also errors and print it out for you if you set up the options, but normally this is set up by default. So and before I start this little program, what you see here, without knowing anything, doesn't matter. We will start this here. There's one more thing, of course, we need a button to start this, right? So, and this button, the start button is here, but I talked here a lot of a compiler. Where is this compiler button actually? And that's very interesting. To make it simple, most time, not all time, here in this case, they have integrated it in just one button. What I mean with that, if you press run at this one, behind the scene, this text, what you see here, will be translated in machine code, and then it will execute it. Executed means just started, and you can see the result, and that is also a feature of an IDE. There will become an output window, or there is already an output window here anywhere. In this case, we have not an output window like I see. So let's see what happens when I start this program. I press run, and sorry, on the bottom here, we have indeed an output window. Not a window, yeah, a tab. It's more a tab, but it's also an output. And here it says, what's your name? Okay, my name is, okay, hello Mehmet. So this program what does matter if you know nothing, because we will talk about this, is printing out hello Mehmet after you put in your name, and of course when you put your name. And the nice thing is about this online IDE, you can just go like before, type in your search machine online IDE C++. You will find probably different ones, and you can just test this little codes snippets on this tutorial and test it too. You don't need to have a local one, but we will talk about this right now too, why we need a local one. This one, because this online IDE is very nice for little things, but if you want, for example, save and the program becomes bigger and you want debug and so many more features, let's call it this way, you want work with your code in a more let's say a better way, because these features which you see here are very simple, straightforward, but you have no many options, and that's why you will have to go for a local one, and then you can save your code as well. And here probably you can download it, but this is a hell of a work, download and then upload and so on. Instead, you just go to a local one and then you just open your project and so. But let's continue. So we have figured out a little bit what an IDE is, but the next step is, I said the compiler will find also some errors. Let me make here an arrow. Here is the code, and I say the one of the worst errors what a beginner do, which I did a lot as a beginner, because we are not used to that, right? At a beginner, I forgot almost all time the semicolon, right? This semicolon after every statement, instruction or whatever. And this happens a lot at start. It is just these little things which we forget. And this is one of the common errors. So, and then I don't see that. I wrote my program, and then I press compile, here in this case run. And oh, here on the bottom, instead of execution right here, it comes nothing. Here was our output for execution, and now it jumps to compilation and it says in function int main. Yes, this is this one. All right. And then here's a strange number. 9 is probably the line number. And this 3, I don't know myself actually, right here probably, I'm not sure. 3, and then it says error expected semicolon before get line. Okay, where is get line? Okay, here is a get line, and before that it is expecting a semicolon like so. Oops, that was not a semicolon. Here. So like so we have a semicolon, but you see here's something wrong, right? Before, and when it says here before, you have to think a little bit like it's most time one line before, right? It's very interesting. We will talk also about format a little bit, but not right now. So that's so far for online IDE. So we know now that an IDE is just a very nice way to program, and if you don't want download or just want test or just follow up tutorial, just go online IDE, just find something like that, and we can test, write, and sometimes you can just copy and paste code in and try to run it, and if it works, perfect, nice. So, and now I have wrote it here back this semicolon, and if I run now, and we have here this time my name is succeeded man. Hello succeeded man, whatever. And that's so far for our IDE. I think that's nice for this tutorial so far, and in the next tutorial we are talking a little bit more about IDE, but this time about local IDEs, and not this one actually, more a general one and you can choose. I will go with Visual Studio, but this one for the next tutorial, and see you there. Bye.